Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? It's rainy today. Going to only be about 75 degrees. That's a 10, 12 degree difference from yesterday. And it is humid. I had to put the air on just feel I could breathe a little bit better. I know a lot of you don't keep up with the politics or the changings of time and how life is going for other people. But I have something I have to share with you. The United Nations and the World Health Organization has passed the Pact for the Future yesterday. The U.S. just handed our governing authority to them for any emergency like health, climate changes, gun violence, or cyber attacks. It's all in their hands. This is almost as bad as our current financial crisis in this country. See, China will be calling the shots. And like I said, this is the proof that the Biden-Harris administration sold us out to China. I never voted for forced vaccines, social crediting, UBI, or supply chain limitations, or constrictions on oil and energy. I have talked about them from researching other countries and what it meant, actually defining it, and wondering if we would ever see that day. Most of those videos I took down because no one seemed to be interested. Oh, I know some are. But so you know, the only way the United States can get out from control of the UN and the WHO is by breaking this treaty. That means leaving the United Nations. It definitely would be a them against us scenario. We are not prepared to fight the world or China. All we can do is prepare the best we can with the military that we have. And we don't have much in military. Yeah, we got a lot of technology. But you know, you gotta have men behind that technology. And another thing that I see is playing right into the UN's hands is no one is talking about the possible government shutdown we are approaching. The last one in December of 2018 lasted through January 2019, which was the longest time the government had ever in history been shut down, and it lasted 34 days. But Trump didn't want to sign no short-term stopgap bill. He hung in there for a long-term bill, which did get signed. But until it was signed, we seen furloughs and no paychecks for active military, federal law enforcement, TSA agents, and air traffic controllers. National parks weren't open, and some healthcare providers. See, Biden needs to sign an agreement to the budget by September 30th by midnight. He can't or he won't. I'm just saying. Last Wednesday, the House rejected the Speaker Mike Johnson's proposed spending bill that would have been long-term due to a temporary funding for the federal government to mandate proof of citizenship for voting. Throughout Biden's administration, our country has been running on short-term stopgaps instead of a long-term spending bill for his administration. This time, I'm pretty sure it's going to affect the food stamps and any disability cases that have not been decided for that person or people. And it would have to be halted until a long-term spending bill is signed. And I'm wondering how much of it has to do with the proposed strike of the longshoresmen. They're the ones that take care of our imports of products and goods. Because they're going to strike and 10 of our busiest ports are going to be shut down. Very convenient. Especially since they haven't had a strike since 1977. So I'm telling you now, I hope you have your Christmas shopping done. And I strongly suggest you stock up on your food for this winter or longer now. Clothing too. By the way, I hope y'all have put in your last Temu order. It's amazing how long it's starting to take to get things from Temu now. And I have seen the prices are starting to go up. And remember, the last 9 days of the month is the best time to save money on your groceries. Excuse me. Many of us creators have made videos to help others prepare before the change came. The change is here. It's at your doorstep. And no matter who wins the election, we all lose. Think about that. Try to live your life with purpose, to keep your family strong, healthy, and provided for. I don't know what else to say. I'm just praying that there's some answer, but I'm not seeing one. Maybe you are. If you know something I don't know, please share it with me, because I have a family too. All right, everybody, I love you, and you have my prayers.